right. I think I've gotten to a point where I can get into things. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons, and welcome to another episode of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. Good evening. Well, yeah, okay, so part of it is that, yeah, work was a bit of a headache today. Today was the day that we had to start our sprint, which means it's where we plan what the next 2 weeks of work is going to look like for our management's teams, so they know where we're applying our effort and everything. Well, yet again, my alarm refused to go off, and I missed the planning meeting. So my coworker had to just give a best guess of how much work I could handle. So now I've got that on my plate. And, you know, doesn't look too good to miss a meeting of such importance, but thankfully my supervisor is an absolute godsend and understands that this shit happens sometimes. But every time it happens, I have this personal internal I don't want to say meltdown because that's melodramatic, but I have this internal personal chastising that goes on that's difficult to fight because, you know, I'm a responsible adult human being. I'm supposed to not have this shit happen, you know? So it's fun when your brain beats you up further for something that you know, already have paid the consequences for. You combine that with, well, I gesture vaguely to the outside world. Yeah, today hasn't been a very bright day, but I'm here. I'm looking to work in a world full of blocks and just kind of vibe for the night. So thankfully, at least at this point, I'm not dealing with any physical maladies like over last weekend where my stomach was revolting on me. And I do have some tea. I can at least look forward to that. Yeah, gotta find the brain shut off switch, which I'm gonna be honest, Crucius, I think after Minecraft today, I might be popping in to beat the crap out of some monsters. That having been said, I also know that I'm still back in HR5, so make of that what you will. I actually need to like build up some sets and some weapons and such. I need to consider that because I want to make some more stuff ultimately, but a large portion of that is also, you know, you kind of have to get the whole tableau of monsters so that you can figure out what armor sets and skills you can get your hands on to put together into a set. Not to mention I have yet to get to decorations, so there's that. And there's also the charms that I can make, which I need to get into. There are a few in the list that I kind of want to look at getting. And I just got done, well, HR5, so I basically just got done lighting the forge and having that whole thing kick off. So you know where I am, storyline-wise. And I'm hoping to continue that. And it's probably, you know, I'm not going to get, like, super far tonight, but that's my plan after stream, I think. Let's see. In the meantime, I need to get my DMCA free stuff going. Let's do late night vibes. Turn down the sounds. And get us over to the game screen, which in theory should have some stuff going. Oh, fingers crossed. I don't think anybody else has been on the server since Monster Hunter Worlds. Well, no, that's not true. I think Anastronius was in for a bit. And while I was out, or, you know, while I was, you know, waiting for Monster Hunter to drop, we were just getting to the end ASAP and going back to enjoy the game. the railroad from the story is awful. I suppose that is a way that I could go about it. Last 4 or 5 missions lock you into bad weather to finish the game, which locks out 20. Oh, fun. Maybe I should consider just going about it, huh? Skill up for being booped. I am up for being booped, and I appreciate the boop earlier. I know I didn't react to it at the time, but I kind of got distracted. Sorry, Redo. I appreciate it. Our Minecraft server. My Magitech complex kind of started sprawling a little bit, and I think a large portion of that is because it's built onto a big hilltop. I don't know. I like how this place kind of turned out as time went on. And it's, you know, continuing to function. While I was not streaming, I did wind up getting a little industrious, and I have bees. I have been booped rapidly. Oh god. I've got bees. I honestly don't know how many bees I have, which is a concerning statement to make. Leafcutter, Blue Banded, Nomad, Reed, Green Carpenter, Nomad. Yeah, some extra Nomad bees in the systems. And I have productive bees. I have a Blasbee. That's a glowing bee. Need to think about like what all needs to be bred together to make some of the more some of the other productive bees that I want to make, like iron and diamond and emerald. There's a lot of productive bees. I have Busher Revenge of the Morgana train scene. It's just a stuffed toy. Time to button mash. Ah, the joys of the button mash. What other fresh hell do I have available to work with? Honestly, a large portion of things that I have are generating resources and making sure we have some backup in case there's big projects that people want to work on. But another element of this is, you know, folks have kind of been waylaid by Monster Hunter addiction, which I definitely get and am fighting hardcore right now. Because, Monhun, my beloved. Anyway. One of the big things, is figuring out bees. You know what? We'll focus to that. Oh, hey, Anastronius is joining. Look at that. I was just talking about them earlier. I have bees. Unfortunately, they're multiplying and I'm losing control. There's no way to make sturdy bee cages. You need to make regular bee cages. Because there's no recipe for the sturdy version, which annoys me. You can get some for making a bee cage. Buzzing briefcase. Oh, God. Why is that a thing? A rare tool that can be used to capture up to 14 bees. Right-click a bee to capture them. Shift right-click to open the UI, where you can heal, add the stinger back, pollinate, or grow baby bees. I game I managed to accidentally make a build that does a single point of damage. That is fascinating. So I want to make bee cage. Oh, that's a lot of bee cages. Takes a honey block, to be fair. Ah, neat. So then, if I were to, for instance, where's my buckets? It has a bucket. Oh, I also have I have a couple of Allthemodium tools that I probably shouldn't have just because they're kind of dopey to have. Honey bucket, you're the one. Bloop. Not sure to call this meme build or something else. I stumbled upon this. That's fascinating and terrifying in equal measure. My giant conglomeration of metal processing system. God. This all started as me learning technology mods and turned into this absolute monstrosity. It's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's better than bad, it's good. Oh god, I wish I had more sturdy bee cages. Speaking of, actually. Basic storage, productive bees. Bees. Does a single point of damage to enemy AI. I mean, it's impressive. Oh god, there's so many different wood nests. I don't need productivity. They're already too productive. Oh, Gulpy. Magmatic and Nomad, McBlasbee. Crystalline Bee spawns from the Nether. Magmatic Bee. Another brick. Soul Sand, Ghostly Bee. Ghostly Bee. Actually mining and crystalline. How does Gale hold up to horror games? Hold on. Let me illustrate for you how I hold up to horror games. Give me just a second. I'll give you a very brilliant reference to this. Let's see. Grab the link. Here you go, Redo. This is how I deal with horror games. Don't worry, he'll probably laugh. Because I laughed after the fact. Aluminum, nickel, Andarium, zinc, Signal, bronze, brass, electrum, invar, QB, Those are the functional bees, or the vocational bees. I react pretty violently to jump scares, yes. Fluix bee. They're pretty okay in the Puppet TV antenna one. I mean, yeah, but that's because it's less a horror game and more a survival game. It's like Resident Evil, which I wouldn't well, okay. I kind of think that Resident Evil is horror adjacent. And I'm totally stealing that term from McDisis, but I mean, it's fitting. That's a nomad bee. What? Ashy, mason, leaf cutter, blue banded, nomad, reed, green, nomad. I've got 3 nomad bees. That's concerning. Need to fix that issue. See what happens. Sploot. I need to fix that situation. Because yeah, you get centrifuged. And now I've got a bunch of genetic stuff. So that's my ghostly bee. Chocolate mining bee? Excuse me. Mr. B. Oh god, they're swarming. So we have, where's the glowing bee? Glowing bee, and where's the chocolate mining bee? You two. Have a baby. Look, a baby. That's a redstone bee. Oh, right. The redstone bee is a problem. I forgot about that. The redstone bee is an escape artist because it sets off redstone triggers. I'm gonna think of, what was a redstone bee pollinate off of? That would have been a good thing to think about. Redstone bee. Oh, redstone crystal bee. Redstone bee, the uses, because what do you flower off? Probably redstone block. Redstone alloy block. Hey, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? That's what I thought. Okay, so block of redstone will do. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Kindly. Bugger off. That away, put that away. Put them grippers away. Big block of redstone, because, you know, I'm so totally skint for that. Tum-tee-tum. See if we make this redstone bee go mad. Do that. I also need to find a better way to process bees. It's hip to process bees. You know, kind of think of it, if I just move this over, like, is it really that? So one of the first things I need to do, yeah, that needs to turn off. I can put the redstone. So that way I don't accidentally crush a bee. Take these blocks. Okay, then goes there, that goes there. That explodes into a bunch of bee bits. My genetic bee quincer. There it is. Okay, so something on the other side. Do. There. Just gonna guess. You know what? If it doesn't wind up being correct, I can change it. You go there. Then you and you. Et voila. Woo woo, oh whoa, ayo. Take those. Cool. Okay, so you go there. And 3 go like that. Then I'll touch the glass. Plonk. That's actually kind of useful. Then I place you like that. Except I don't. Oh, come on. Not quite what I needed to do. Can you rotate him? Can you rotate the potate? No, of course not. Nope. Got that. Not right. I'm doing this a dumb way. I'm doing this a dumb way. Should do it a smart way. Try my best. Dude. Just do this. Ta-da. Of course, now the other fun part is, will you rotate to rotate? No, of course not. A hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate. Much appreciated. Welcome on in, Black Wayne. Oh my gosh. It's that thing where I have to... Everything is about location, location, location. It's like that, and then like... I've been bugged. Hi, Nyala. I'm doing moderately okay. It's a thing, but I'm doing what I can. Go ahead and put this here and grab this. Ta-da. There. Guess that's one way to defeat an enemy boss. Just try to get their own allies. Just shooting through stuff. Yeah, life is a thing. That is kind of the long and short of it today. Yeah. You know, that opening makes me nervous. I think I'm gonna actually grab some more. I'm gonna grab some more glass and cover that. So my bees don't accidentally bee themselves. Yes, exactly. Glask. No, I'm an educated man. I know big words like epivorous. Oh, that's rather impressive. What's that mean? Someone who eats bees. It's kind of funny how I managed to kill that enemy boss. I mean, there's been some funny Monster Hunter kills in my life, so I totally get the mentality. Now, in theory, this should just work as far as shunting bees. I haven't bonked again. Why am I being bonked? For the bees thing. I mean, I guess. Nomad, Mason, Leaf Cutter, Cuckoo, Blue Bandit, Nomad, Reed, Green Carpenter, Nomad. So many Nomad bees. Why do I have so many Nomad bees? Why are there so many Nomads in this house? You're Nomads, you're supposed to be wandering. Why are you here? Also, why aren't you pumping? That's another good question. What the heck? Wait a minute. These not pump from the back? Because if that's the case, that's really stupid. Oh, hey. Glass bee and the redstone bee are just kind of hanging out in here. I'm thinking, is there a glass bee? There isn't. Well, that's sad. There's a sand bee. No, there's a sand bee hive though. Suppose there's a line where even the bees are like, come on, dude. Give us the barest amount of effort. Grindermatron. Do not eject. And crush the bejesus out of this. Well, I just had the dumbest random wild idea. What if I upgraded my factories to the next tier? I already have power issues in the server. Like, I'm pretty frequently juggling between making sure I can actually access my inventory and process new metal. So, you know, obviously the answer is make the power pull even greater. Yeah, right? That's how you get it to work out, right? Admittedly, that is a big old, it's a big old lump of work that I could try my hand at, which is, mechanism reactors. Do people want to watch me make a nuclear reactor? What could possibly go wrong? Considering the sheer amount of stuff that I've got in my processing chest at the moment that I have yet to actually go through and catalog. And now my mechanism brain is kicking in because I'm sitting here thinking, like, imagine an on-demand ingot supplier that has its own segmented storage and on-demand auto crafting. Oh, the amount of patterns that you need to store for that, though. Only there was a way to make like a generic pattern that was just like, hey, this accepts any this recipe accepts any ingot block, and we'll just return whatever ingots you've requested. So less a pattern and more a template, if you catch my drift. And I know those sound like the same thing, because in the real world they typically are, to a degree. And yeah, it throws Molotovs to finish the boss. Splash damage, it's a thing. There's another thing I could do here. Condensed glass. Put all that glass away, and so help me. What did I do? Ta-da. Bunch more glass bottles. Apparently that's the thing you need for a bunch of bee work. Here, hold these. Here, hold this. That ought to do. Bottler. Oh god. Bottler needs more bottles. How would do with yeah, sure, that. And then do a bit of redstone glass. Hmm. B jeans. Go ahead and plonk those there. Probably put the rest of these in the treasure chest. I'm curious. I just had an invasive thought. Let's see. I was looking for logisticals. Wow, I have none? Okay, well, time to fix that issue. Now I have some. I'm curious. Honestly, I probably may have... I may have to replace these with, bee jump scare. Well, something processed. That's Nomad Bee. Another Nomad Bee? Another freaking Nomad Bee. The hell? Why are there so many nomads? Ah! Ah! They're everywhere. So you're normal, diurnal, medium. Hello. So you. Congratulations. You're the one that gets to stay. The other two get ground. B. B. Oh, come on. Where'd that other stinger go? There it is. Found it.
I'll take those. So we've got you. Crystalline bee. Glowing bee. The ghost bee with nether wart attached. Mason. Mining. Leaf cutter. Neon. Blue band. Empty. Empty. Carpenter. Nomad. I'm to think of it, there's a bee outside that I should be paying attention to as well. This bee is probably missing now. I hope not, but probably is. Oh no, you're still here. And we have jungle leaf pollen. Neat. Actually, it makes me wonder if there's not some pollinated leaves. Look at that. We've got weird stuff happening to trees. In theory, jungle plus cherry would make something new. Ugh. Let's grab this. Productive trees. Oh, hey, the bumble zone. Productive trees. That's a book, and that's a pollen sieve. I mean, I suppose. Big book of trees. And if we're going to extend the joke, I suppose the term to of someone that eats trees would be arbivorous. Oh. Pollinated leaves. They're bright. I think jungle plus cherry gave you something interesting, but find out. What happens if I break one of these? Beech sapling. Beech, please. Another beech tree. I mean, sure, guess I'll put that here. And, I mean, I've got another one. For giggles, let's just place that there. Then, green thumb the tree. Oh, you big. The big tree. Shoom. Big old beech tree. Imagine me building up an arboretum. That's funny considering in Estrania it's the nature mage. Just kind of wound up, well, honestly, reading the homework a little bit. And, what do you give me? That is a cacao sapling. Ah. Ooh, leaves. Cacao leaves, huh? I'd like to point out that I know for the record that there is a particular substance that can be made out of cacao leaves. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. bee. Bees are wild. Hope the little guy doesn't get lost on his way back to the hive. She mining bee. Cutter empty mason. I do still have 2 nomad bees. Alright. Cacao sapling. Productive trees. Beach. Beech nuts. These nuts are beech nuts. These nuts. Wonder how many of this, how many of these things are accurate to their source material. Zombie has entered my territory. Well, imagine that. Bees everywhere, but not a drop drink yet. Yeah, they're just not taking for some reason. That's frustrating. Yeah, what are those things called? I'm gonna go crib the homework of my neighbors again. It's weird that the logistics pipes don't seem to want to play ball. Off I fly. Time to visit the neighbors and steal from their homework. Oh, they got a fair bit going on here. Item pipes from Modern Dynamics. Yeah. Modern Dynamics it is. Uh-oh. Okay. Right. Item, fluid, LVEU, MVEU, HVEU. Extractorator. We need a few of them. Alright. Well, time to go make things. Okay. Ah, the complex from the sky. Arboretum in the distance. Or at least the beginnings of one. Oh, look, a pollen pup. Poof. Pretty. Make a bunch of that. I am missing hoppers. I believe I've got 4 of them. Ta-da. What about you? That ought to do. And then wait, why are you blue? It's that what's been causing this issue this whole time. I wonder. Ha! Of course. Well, that's a lot of that's a lot of stuff. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh goodness. It's still coming. After going through all of that logistics change, well, I have item pipes for the future, I suppose. You in the tools bag along with you. And you. Bees. Diamond and Slimy. Redstone and Blue Banded. Ender and Lapis. Ender. Oh dear. Therein lies the fun challenge, methinks. of building the infrastructure I need for that. Just to say, having an endstone nest. Endstone nest. And then I need a pop chorus fruit to attract an ender bee. You pop them by cooking them. That's probably that tracks. Alien greenhouse. I have been Bongs. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in and hope the new finds you well. Herg. I need to change this. Back to eject. Just in case I want to process more stuff. Chorus fruits, ender nest. I don't have an iron sword. I have fixed that issue. Endstone nest. That is an endstone nest. Which then actually makes me wonder. Said if I'm just borrowing the ender bee. Why, hello there, Mr. Skeleton Horse. Hello, Skelly Hans. I'm not entirely sure why there are so many skeleton horses in this vicinity. They just kind of appeared and stayed. Oak pollen. Oh, wow. Oh, crystalline. Enderbee. Did find the Enderbee. Skeletal bee. Enderby. Which there's actually something else to think about. Enderby. Redstone alloy. Enderby uses bee breeding. Bee reading. That's the diamond bee. That's the platinum bee. Ender and gold. Ender and coal makes tungsten. Crimson iron plus ender makes azure silver. And ender and lapis makes diamond. But first I need to make the lapis bee, right? Lapis, redstone, and blue banded. Right, redstone and blue banded. Redstone and blue banded. Right, since it's raining, they're not active. Stone blue banded. Banded. So there's the redstone bee. It's redstone and blue banded. Dang. No new pollen bubble. I do like the flower duplication that comes from that. Let's see. Well, since it's raining, I can do some light reading. Using advanced mechanism machines to create powerful multi-block reactors, as well as advanced ways to create and store power. This will also lead to making antimatter pellets, which are used to make the ATM Star. It's also some of the strongest tools and weapons in the pack. That's so. We want to create massive amounts of power. We need a way to store it all, and those energy cubes just won't cut it. We're going to create a customizable multi-block. Used to store large amounts of power, but first we need to make some lithium dust. There's some brine being made from a previous request of thermal evaporation plants. Run the brine through another evaporation plant to get liquid lithium. And use a rotary condensator to get lithium, which you can run through a chemical crystallizer to get lithium dust. Excuse me? Evaporation. Run brine through another thermal evaporation plant. Run salt water. I suppose. Trace amounts. Much like there's trace amounts of salt even in tap water. To say nothing of, you know, the other things that we add in for purification and fortification. Huh. Interesting. We'll start on a journey into the world of reactors. We'll start by making a fission reactor. By burning fissile fuel. This reactor does not produce power on its own, but the heat generated can be used to heat coolant, be used to generate power in an industrial turbine. The fission reactor can be very dangerous, as a meltdown can cause an explosion as well as radiation spreading over a 5-chunk radius, which would last for several in-game weeks. We're going to be prepared for that. Let's make a hazmat suit just in case, right? Mm-hmm. Do we trust me with a nuclear reactor? To be blunt, I barely trust myself with, you know, a steak knife, but that's just because I'm clumsy as shit. The induction matrix. Nab that while the nabbin's good. Tier installers. A large portion of the a large portion of mechanism is already done for me here, so wireless power, gases, fluids, item. That's how you make wireless transfers possible. Inside specific channels named by you to transfer whatever you want from it. Quantum Entangleporter. Requires a teleportation core. Atomic alloy, ultimate control circuits, refined obsidian. That requires pearls and whatnot. Can I make quantum entangleporters? Also, I mean, there's something charming about the absolute just mishmash and crisscross of wires and tubes and pipes in here. Imagine me cleaning stuff up. That's a joke. But not too far in the future, I don't think. Okay. Need the blue bandit and the redstone. Woo! So many bees, blue bandit, and redstone. Have a baby. They had a baby. And it's a blue baby. Look at that. Lapis. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the lapis bee probably pollinates off of the lapis block. I don't know what's giving me that harebrained idea, but just chalk it up to instinct. You have that. That is, in fact, a cute bee. Bandit Mason. You're another. No, you're the reed bee. You're the other nomad? Whoa, wait, what? Your productivity's high. The reed bee again. You are. That's the high productivity. There are, in fact, a lot of bees in there. Where's my bee? There's the bee. Right. Iron bee. Crystalline and ashy mining. I could do that. I have those. Crystalline and ashy mining. That's the ghost bee. Oh. Silicon, magmatic, ghostly, bee, glowing, crystalline. I just found the crystalline bee. Lapis, redstone. So there's crystalline. Now what about ashy mining bee? Anyway. That's leaf cutter, that's nomad. There's ashy. Just need the ashy mining bee to come out. Come on. Gotta show up at some point. Surrounded by bees staring intently at me. This is a particular nightmare. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily afraid of bees, but I'm not very fond of them being very close to me. Ashy mining bee plus crystalline bee equals iron bee, I hope. That is not an iron bee. Is that a tin bee? A tin bee? That's a tin bee. Look at that. Iron bee. Crystalline and ashy mining. Yeah. Huh. Ashy mining crystalline makes iron. Confuse. You also make tin bee. Why make tin bee? Why you make tin bee when I want iron bee? So is the right flower, yeah. One of the ones that's in there is poppy, yeah. So work. I guess it's just random chance. Apparently that'll also make copper bee. What? Let me guess. Yeah, same set of flowers too. Oh no, there's so many different bees it can make. Same exact combination, same exact flowers. So I could get aluminum, copper, tin, or iron. Well, that's interesting. Considering the situation, I'm not sure. You know what I should try to do? Make this. Problem being, I need a rose bush. Not to mention the baby upgrade. But actually, I think I can make that right now. I have honeycomb blocks. And an upgrade base. Upgrade baby. Ta-da. Breeding chamber. Rose bush. Rose bush. How can I locate rose bushes? Therein lies the question. I wonder. I do have Nature's Compass. Not to be confused with Nature's Pocket. Maybe a flower field. Found. Really? If I can get this to work, this will be a lot easier to do. God, I love Creative Flight. I also love that I have it legally on the server. And for that matter, that the server doesn't kick me for using it. That's nice and helpful. I think Musical Cupcake has been a little busy. Ah, that made me jump. Wasn't expecting that out of nowhere. Kaboom. Don't worry, I did not just grief my friend's house. It's mage fire, it won't burn. Oh, so I can just do this to put it out anyway. It'll go out on its own. Mage fire's pretty. Yes, I see Musical Cupcake has been a little busy and has made Baba Yaga's hut. Oops. So wait, there's just been a flower field here this entire time? Oh, wait a minute. Is this just going to be poppies? I think it's just going to be poppies. No, it's not the flower fields, it's the poppy fields. There's a difference. Eh. Eh. Lupine. Bunch of poppy. Tassels. But then, like, it's also this. Marata. Spocky. Pink lupine. Bleeding hearts. They're so pretty. I love bleeding hearts. Viscount Tyson the cheese sprayer. No, thank you. I love bleeding hearts. They're my favorite flower. Hyssop, Watertop. Allium, blue lupine. Sabaki, poppy. Red lupine. Rosebush. Aha. J'accuse. I'm going to leave the cheese sprayer alone. As I continue my bee escapades. Ah, darn. Wait a minute. I drifted slightly. There's a handful of things here and there that I'm just like, they're off on the horizon, literally and figuratively. Like the Eternal Starlight Tower that I have mapped. A large portion of getting into these things is figuring out what we want to do with some of the processing that we've got. We now have a breeding chamber. In theory, it should make bee processing a lot easier. So I need my crystalline bee. I hydrated, yeah. Thanks again for that. You. There. And ashy mining bee and crystalline bee. Where's the crystalline? There's the crystalline bee. Hi. So we have crystalline plus ashy mining tin bee. Not what I want. Tin. Copper bee. So why that though? But why that though? Cause like why that though? Iron bee. Iron bee. Bubba. Please hold while the bees make love. Oh, yes, I should probably do that thing where I go and get what the thing's going to flower on, which is obviously going to be a block of iron. I'll get some other blocks in place because I know I'm going to be making some of the other ones. I have a block. That's a lot of iron. Block down a block of diamond and a block of emerald. Right then. Suppose for having the extra space. I'll keep that. Throw that in there for a rainy day. Productive bees. So I have oh yeah, I have the lapis bee. I do have the lapis bee. Is lapis bee growing up? That's the question. That's a tin bee. Right, the tin bee. Didn't think about that. Tin B. I'm gonna take it, you flour off a block of tin. I mean, I could also just... I could juice the tin bay. I know what that sounds like. I think it's time to juice the bee. Tin B, tin B. Verifying tin B. Yes. Well, that's going to be a hell of a way to go. Don't worry, kid. You'll be grown up in no time. I probably shouldn't stare too long at that. Oh, we almost have an iron bee. Come on, bees, breed. Breed faster. That lapis bee. There's that lapis bee. Are you growing? No, but in about a minute you will be. That will be. That is an iron bee. That's an aluminum bee. That's a tin bee. I admit that's kind of nifty how that works. Okay. So I now have an iron bee child. Dude. Lapis. I mean, I admittedly am a little sad for that bee, but at the same time, I don't need tin. Presently. Ooh, that iron bee's got a high productivity. Interesting. Almost an adult. So what we got here? Glowing comb, got Blasby comb, got a fair bit of gold comb. Back with it. Centrifuge it. Dough. Wax and raw gold, 40% chance. Okay. That's honestly, yeah, kind of nifty. The uses of raw gold. Right, the obvious stuff. Okay. Calcine. Action. Yeah. Okay. All the obvious stuff. Slime. Elizabeth, the happiness advocate. Ah, yeah, I should probably release my bees. Ashy mining bee and crystalline bee. Joy of freedom. Lapis. Watch the beast explosion. Witness the beast explosion. You adult yet? You are adult. Lapis. Diamond. All right, that's the diamond bee being built. I'm gonna plant these. Excuse me, what are you? This may actually be salvageable. Just taking that long to grow up, I guess. Because they need to be adult bees in order to be crushed. In order to be juiced. Admiral bee. Requires diamond plus slimy. Ew, slimy diamonds. Oh boy. Mason bees configurable. Banded, ashy reed. I got a lot of different flowering blocks for my friends here. So, oh, that's an adult bee right there. Called it. Now it'll get centrifuged. Bits and pieces of DNA. Honestly, all things considered, it's going pretty good. Making bees and whatnot. Though it's certainly a farming process. Bee husbandry. Husbandry. I have a high productivity gene in there too. That's nice. Give me my diamond bee. It doesn't have power. I can fix that. Ta-da! Go and grow. Don't really need to steal that. Turn the lapis bee. Where's Slimy? Slime bee. And then when the diamond bee grows up, I can cross that to make the emerald bee. Feed diamond bee a block of netherite. So I need to make another diamond bee. Skeletal be a withered rose. Ancient. Whoa. There are many ways to make the same thing. Right. Then- Yeah. Right. Then already unlocked a couple of Eldritch spells. Also taking care of a priest. Well then, I believe that got a fair bit to, ooh. Gatekeeper in the gate. Ah, I see. Maybe I'm closer to doing this than I thought. I also know that at one point we bustled our way into the Twilight Forest. We could continue that at some point, but probably not tonight. Behemoth. First need a beehive. You need to either throw an ender pearl into it or have a piston push you into it. And you'll get into the hive and into the bubble zone. Oh. Weird. Oh, flower headwear. That's cute. Bumbles. Exploration mod that adds a whole new dimension inside of beehives. Ever wonder what bees do in their hives? Well, you can find out by adventuring into it. The Undergarden. The same shape and size as another portal instead of obsidian. You need a variant of stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, or deep slate. Once formed, you can activate by using the catalyst on it. The catalyst. The catapult. Well, this gets my attention. Ferric. Gotten. Frosteel. Clogram. I wonder. Bunch of weird worlds that we haven't really gone to, huh? When I say a bunch, there's like 4. Starlight, Bumblezone, Twilight Forest, the Undergarden. Things to crack into. The idea ever arrives. There's not a whole lot of dedicated magic in this mod pack. To be fair, I don't think there's a lot of magic mods that have made the jump to ATM10's infrastructure yet. I do know they were talking about getting Create in here again, which may be at the consternation of some. Damn. Maybe pushed around by a bee. Star Shards. Patrick Star Bee. And again, what's the... Holy Lord. That is a lot of random bric-a-brac. There's durability of armor and tools with experience. Weird. Cool, but weird. Bunch of creative items. Get this first. Jar is always full of source. Can be linked to anything needing source, including an ATM star multi-blocks. So, create a compressed iron. Create a jetpack, create a spell book, create a locomotive, and thou. Franklin the Boring is awoken nearby. Where's nearby? Where are you, Frank? Honestly. Probably not finding it in time. I've been a little busy. A fair bit busy, actually. Pollinators, leaves. Other pollinators leave. Jungle leaves for pollinated. What's that? It's been slowly working on things a little bit by a little bit. And I think, yeah, given the situation, maybe getting close to the end of my Viber size here. I have a lot of different types of bees now. I'm just looking to get more and more as time goes on, so that's the present goal on the server. Though, not for much longer, because I've basically been getting everything I kind of want to work with. Exception being, I really want a highly productive iron bee would be nice. Just because there's some things that raw iron is needed for, in particular, and that could be nice to have. So, I think, like I said, with that, I think I've kind of vibed for a fair while here. It's not a full stream, but I'm also flagging a little bit from the work of the day. Sorry to say. I do appreciate you guys coming in for a bit and hanging out with me. It means a lot to me to see you guys here, and I just wanted to say that before I get moving along and bring us back. So thank you once again for joining me on the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time vibing. If you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I just hope to grow the community.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Thank you for the bits, Black Queen. I appreciate it. As I was saying, if you like what you see, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I just hope to grow the community, and I certainly hope that it's been a nice time just kind of hanging out and, you know, being around for a while. I really need to stop using the word bee. I've been working with bees all night. Fuck, the puns are getting horrible. I am on Blue Sky. I save my VODs up to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server. There's a few other places that you can find me out and about on the internet. Most of that's in the bio under the stream, as well as my socials command, which nets you everything everywhere, all at once. Finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. To those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope that I can see you here live sometime should the opportunity ever arise. But with that, let's find our raid target for the evening. Bronzo is continuing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's always fun to watch a first playthrough. I'm honestly surprised that it's a first playthrough, but you know, stranger things have happened. Gar is harvesting souls. That sounds promising. Oh, what is this hellhound up to? says the half angel, half demon. What are you doing? Oh, is this is Resi 7. Oh, look at that. He's playing Resi 7. I always pay a visit to Gar. I always love the cat bat. I mean, Hellhound. Let's see. There's certainly a handful of folks doing Monhun. There's people doing Blood on the Clock Tower, which I've heard about, but I've never actually watched. I believe it's actually like a social deduction TTRPG style thing. Verification needed. Burn is playing something called Forgive Me Father, which has immediately piqued my attention. What is this? Nandeska. It appears to be a first-person game of some description. Oh, it's kind of Doom-like, isn't it? Except using a melee weapon. Huh. Fascinating. Oh, no, it's not just a melee weapon. There are ammo weapons involved. This is very much a Doom clone. Which is not to say it's a bad thing. It's just interesting. It's got an interestingly sharp art style, too. Very comic booky. Huh. It's like, oh, Blood on the Clock Tower is like Werewolf, but more complicated? Gotcha. Now, when you say werewolf, you don't mean like Werewolf the Apocalypse. You mean like the social deduction werewolf game where you have to find the werewolf before he eats the village. Like Secret Hitler, yeah. Secret Hitler. That game, I've played it before. It's a game. One of the games of all time. Let's see. I just find it amusing that there's a game out there called Secret Hitler. Lucas Yoshino is doing Metroid Zero mission. That having been said, though, I did recently see Burn pop in for a visit. You know what? Let's spread the love there. I know Burn moderately well, so they used to be local, actually. Here's a raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down. We make our way over to Burn Paulson, playing Forgive Me Father. That appears to be everything in proper order. All right. Well then. With that, the doors are open, the portals are shining in the distance, and I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you once again for joining me here in Daimana Marina. Well, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.